Nick is running for Congressional District 35, forgive me for my little mistake earlier. But yes, please tell us about your campaign and share a few words with us.
Thank you, Martha. It's my privilege to be here with you guys today. My name is Nick Moutos. I'm running for Congressional District 35, and it is against Lloyd Doggett, a career politician. He's been in office since I was 7. I just had my 53rd birthday the other day.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. He's been in the United States Congress since 1995, from the 1994 election, occupying the seat that encompasses Austin and the surrounding areas.
Sorry.
It now runs from Austin down I-35 all the way to San Antonio. How many of you have ever been stuck on the parking lot that we call I-35? I-35, that traffic never moves. You know why? Because Lloyd Doggett doesn't care. That's a federally funded highway. I am not a politician. I am a career military man of 34 plus years in the Navy and the Army. I've spent 20 years as a prosecutor throughout the state of Texas, the military, and the state of Arizona, and I'm back in Texas by the grace of God, serving again as a prosecutor.
Amen.
I've watched politics my entire life, and I've been one of those people that says, what are they thinking? What are they doing? Somebody needs to do something. Why doesn't somebody do something? I'm somebody, and I'm doing something. I'm running against Lloyd Doggett in 2020 to take back the United States House of Representatives and support our president, Donald Trump. You just heard a very passionate, articulate, and on-point speech from Dr. Wesley. He laid out all the statistics for you. If we want Donald Trump to be able to continue what he's doing, we cannot have the resist Trump and impeach Trump movement in the United States House. If you go to Doggett's website, be careful. The first thing you're going to see is resist Trump. That's his only issue. It was in 2018, 2017, it is today, and it will be next year. Nothing is happening in Congress except resist Trump. You people don't matter. I don't matter. You don't matter. They're going to call you names. They're going to try to shame you. But you got to ignore that. We are represented by the people in Congress, but they aren't representative of us anymore. We need veterans who will look out for veterans. I don't trust anybody in Congress that's not a veteran to look after my rights as a veteran. The changes that have been made to the VA are fine, but there's too much more to do. If you want single-payer health care, ask a veteran how that's worked out with them through the VA. You think that's really what you want? That's what you'll get. You don't want single-payer health care. You want to see what socialism's going to look like? Look at the state of California. Look at downtown Austin and the homeless. Look at Austin City Council, Mayor Adler. That's what socialism will get you. 2020 is a big election, not just because it's a presidential election. It is going to be the turning point of whether the United States remains a Christian capitalist society and a republic or becomes a secular socialist society. Which do you choose? I choose to keep my guns. I choose to keep my freedom of speech, assembly, and religion. And I choose to go to Congress and represent all of you, not as a politician, but as your servant. Allow me to serve you. Let's keep God in the schools. Amen. And those perverted, sexualized, hypersexualized curriculums out of the schools. For all and I've talked to some folks here today from Travis County. They've seen the school board and trustees run amok, teaching students about perverted ways of sex that their parents and their churches should be teaching. In 1962, the churches were taken out of the schools. God was taken out of schools. Since then, what has happened? We've had perverted sex. We've had rampant unemployment, homelessness, children out of wedlock because there's no fathers in the homes. Do you know that I-35, I-37, and I-10 are the main human trafficking corridors? Dr. Wesley was talking about all the rape trees. I-35, I-10, and I-37 supply the human trafficked young women and some young boys as well, to all those perverted sexual offenders throughout the United States, North America, and the gateways to the world. And nobody's doing anything about it. And so while I-35 is a parking lot, it's also a thoroughfare for human trafficking. Lloyd Doggett has not opened his mouth one time about that. Not once. Domestic violence, violence against women, that the Democrats should be speaking out about if they are truly the champions of women's rights. They keep silent. Bexar County set a record last year of 28 domestic homicides. That's just the ones that have been solved. Domestic violence is tearing up our families from the inside out. God wants our families together.
Amen. Yes.
God wants one man with one woman and God to form the three chords that are almost impossible to break. The Democrats want all of those separate. They want one man with one man, two men with three men, four women with two men. They want anything but what is godly. And they're going to call you names and try to shame you and tell you you must accept that. You don't have to accept that. This is a free country. You do not have to accept that. And as we have people driving by here, presumably Democrats, because they're showing us with one finger their IQ.
That's right.
Remember, those are the people that are telling you that you can't have your guns, you can't have a certain number of bullets, that you can't tell other people what to do. We're not telling them what to do, but we're tired of them telling us what we can do.
Yeah.
That them restricting us from where we can congregate, where we can celebrate, and that we can actually say God and Jesus
Amen.
in public and be free from harassment.
Thank you, Lord.
If you embrace the things that the Republican Party and that my fellow conservatives and Christians that are here today supporting Donald Trump embrace, get out, that's it, get out and vote. Get out and vote in March and November. Support our president and support those Republican candidates that are supporting Donald Trump for 4 more years so that we can keep our country free, safe, and great. And let's retire those politicians who have made a career out of being a politician.
Yes.
Let's send some leaders to Congress so that when we're praying for leaders, they are really leaders and not just politicians taking a paycheck.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you. My name is Nick Moutos. I'm running for Congressional District 35 from Austin to San Antonio and every county in between. I appreciate your vote and I really need your help. I don't take big money. I don't have deep pockets like Doggett does from his oil money and his high-paying attorney friends and the University of Texas and the Regents. I'm just like you guys, paycheck to paycheck, working every single day. And I work during the campaign too. I work an 8-hour day, every day minimum.
God bless you.
Yes.
God bless you.
So please, I need your help, as does every candidate here, because we are like you. Same color, variations, ink, tattoos, doesn't matter. We are conservatives, and we do represent the people of the United States, the people of Texas, the people of District 35, and all of the counties here in the state of Texas. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. That's awesome.